Alrighty, welcome in, gamers. It is time. Nope. Oh, well, thankfully, there's nothing to really see here. I made a little mistake. You're not supposed to see this, but it's okay. Anyways, so today might be a little bit of a shorter stream. I'm just not really feeling it today. I don't know what it is. Well, I kind of know what it is. I've had a somehow long and short day at the same time. And, I don't know, I'm just not quite vibing with today. It's been alright, I guess. I've just been really, really tired today. And I'm finally getting out of it, but, I'm still pretty tired. I, had some turkey for dinner last night. And it turns out that turkey is actually... It has some kind of chemical that makes you sleep or something. I ended up sleeping really early last night. I woke up really early this morning, and I've just been dragging all day. So I've just been super tired. Hello everyone, this is Tom Nook. It's 6 p.m. this happy Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. I can't say I have much in the way of news to report to you today. One item I should share. This morning I happened upon a rare colored seashell while walking along the beach. They're known as summer shells, and as the name suggests, you can only find them during the summer. This is a good opportunity to enjoy some DIY crafting and turn those shells into summer memorabilia. Okay. I also just had a bunch of Takis, so my mouth is on fire. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm increasing my suffering on a day where I'm already feeling kind of whatever. I've been laying off the spicy food, because I feel like the spicy food increases my anxiety, but I had some Tabasco this morning with my breakfast, and I figured, you know what, if I'm already gonna have spicy food in my system, I might as well just go all the way. So here we are. Alright. Now let's see who sent us a message. Happy Home Academy. About Taku's home. 38,299 points, rank B. You're getting quite good at this. You just topped 30,000 points, so we're sending along a little something special. Congrats. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for maintaining your Bank of Nook account. We do appreciate your business. You earned an interest of 9,999 bells, which have been added to your account. Cool. Now, I pretty much only play Animal Crossing on stream these days, so I haven't played since we last played on stream, which is probably about 9 months ago at this point. 6 months ago? Has it already been a year since you joined the Deserted Island Getaway Package? It has. Welcome into Mandy. Am I quiet? Hello? You sure? Appy, am I quiet? For me, I'm going into the red when I speak. You sure it's quiet? The gameplay might be a little quiet, though. The gameplay is definitely on the quieter side. But my voice should be about the same. Appy's on the phone with his bro? Okay. Hope you enjoy your lurk. Has it really been a year since you joined the Deserted Island Getaway Package? It has. This calls for a celebration. I hope you'll continue to enjoy island life at least as much as you'll enjoy this cake. Yes, yes. Okay. Dear Taku, fireflies light up the night sky, taking my mind off the stresses of the day. As I watch, amazed and distracted, the mosquitoes make their move. I'm terribly itchy, Mom. Aw. Our Mom's looking after us. Okay, let's see. First anniversary cake, very nice. Mom's handmade apron. Very nice. Silver HHA plaque, nice. Okay. Mandy says, a year and you still don't have resident services building. Nope. I pretty much am only playing when I'm on stream nowadays, so the last time I streamed like 6 months ago was the last time I played this game. So I don't remember the names of anybody. I don't know what the point is here. I haven't even used my Switch for the past like several months by now. So I haven't really been using it. Mandy says, okay, fine, I'll come weed your island, but if I do that, you have to come draw on my bulletin board. Oh, sounds good. Let me open it up. Just a second. Oh. What? Am I missing it? Oh. What are these? Okay, you know, we'll deal with that later. Let's go open our island first. Okay. But yeah, I've just been feeling kind of today, so I'm just giving a forewarning. I might consider just ending it early today. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm just gonna stream and see how I feel in like an hour. So I'm just feeling kind of meh today. I want visitors. And that's okay, thank you, Mandy. Online. I'm hoping that I don't drop frames. It seems like I'm not just yet. Okay. So I think the issue, in my personal opinion, I think the issue is that I had turkey last night. And the turkey's been knocking me out. Or something's been... Okay, so something's been making me really tired today. And my theory... I was talking to my uncle, and he was saying that turkey has, like, some chemical in it that makes you fall asleep. I knocked out, like, an hour earlier than usual last night, and I already go to sleep kind of early. Well, I guess it was... I usually go to sleep around 10:30, 11 o'clock. I fell asleep around 10. 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Last night. And then today, I woke up early because I fell asleep early. And I've been tired all day, so... I don't know. It's still not out of my system yet. Okay. Invite anybody. It doesn't even matter. Okay. Okay. There we go. But yeah, it's open to everybody. Open to everyone. I should actually do a little bit of work on my island to see what can be done to just advance anything, really. Because I have nothing. I still have this... Tom Nook's been in a tent this whole time. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. What am I wearing? I don't know. I just put stuff on and I just hope for the best. I have no idea. Taku, hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. What should I do? Yes, yes, that is the question. Well, this island is a diverse habitat for many interesting creatures, you know, other than us. Oh ho. Yes, yes, you can catch all kinds of insects and fish if you practice with your net and fishing rod. I'd be most curious to see any creatures that you do catch. By all means, bring them to me. Okay, well, I don't think I have those. Oh, cat tower, nice. I wonder if I got a wetsuit yet. I don't remember. I guess I didn't. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. I guess I'll just catch fish and talk, I guess. Is my volume better, by the way? Your internet's being weird? I was gonna say it might be mine, but never mind. It's Mandy's. And it was your PC. Okay, good, good. Excellent, excellent. I'll hold this. Alrighty. Now let me see. Do I even own a fishing rod? I might not, actually. So the problem is that I originally made Animal Crossing. When I initially got Animal Crossing and I was really into it, it was back when it wasn't a stream game, and I used my personal information, and then I had to wipe the whole thing out after making it a stream game. And then I just haven't really had the same motivation. What? Didn't I have stuff in that room? But yeah, I haven't had the same motivation. Yeah, my rooms are empty. That's strange. You don't have to come draw my bulletin board since you're not feeling well, but I'll still come help. Thank you, Mandy. I can draw. Can you draw with just the sticks? I'll see, my back room's just fine. Oh, maybe I was reorganizing. Mandy's online, yay! Okay. Yeah, your room is cute, thank you. Thank you, thank you. What can I say? I try. I try to be as kawaii as possible. And there's a little photo of Lily right up there. I don't remember this at all, which is crazy. I'm like losing my mind. What I bet happened, I bet I cleared everything. I did the side rooms, and then I was thinking about what I should do, and then I stopped playing. It's probably... I think I remember how this one was laid out. Yeah. Okay. It's not exactly how I remember it, but it does maintain the same chaos that I remember. Yeah. The room's cute. Thank you, Mendy. Thank you, thank you. I try. I certainly do try. Okay. Anywho, I'm really surprised because I thought my Switch would probably knock me offline, or knock my stream offline, because I'm using all the bandwidth. But we're okay for now. I don't know why. It's totally fine. Very strange. Unless it's like however much bandwidth per device or something. I don't know. Anywho, so I'm now on... Oh. Welcome in, Mandy. Love the outfit. Love the little Lily cheek stickers. Probably best you don't try to draw. Azure tried to draw. She got booted from my island 2 times because of her internet. I'm pretty sure she was this close to rage quitting. I believe it. Azure. I haven't seen Azure for a while. I say a while, it's probably been like a week, but I haven't seen Azure for a bit. I wonder where she art. I wonder where art she? Let's see. What can I put down? I've got all this stuff and I don't know what to do. Oh! What? How did I... Okay, well. I don't know when I picked these up. But I can give them to Nook. Okay. Let's take care of that first before I get into my endless talk. Endless talking. Oh! Saw that. The Mandy sprinting up. He's going in! Get him! Hello, hello. Apologies, but I'm abuzz with activity. Oh. Damn it! Oh. There she is. And welcome into Azure. Welcome in. I was just saying, I haven't seen Azure for a bit, even though it's probably been like a week. Actually, no. Did I? No, I haven't seen Azure since Saturday. Never mind. I was like, wait a second. No, Azure chatted on Saturday. Wow. It feels like an eternity. Welcome back. You're welcome to join Animal Crossing, by the way. But I was giving the warning earlier that I had some turkey last night. I've been feeling just kind of like tired and out of it all day. So I might consider ending the stream a bit early. I'm going to see how I'm feeling in an hour. I'm just going to keep playing for a bit. But thank you, Mandy. Gardener Mandy. Gardener Mandy hard at work. Since Saturday without Azure is an eternity. Yes. An eternity and a half. An eternity and a half. Okay. So, oops. Alright. We're gonna have a talk. Not a bad talk. I just need to preface this by saying I'm very observant. I can detect the slightest spoiler and the slightest hint of something from a mile away. My foreshadowing nose is very strong. With that being said, I have finished episode 7 of Severance, season 2. Episode 7 was okay. I don't know. I kind of like the ones before it. Okay, here's my review of season 2 so far. I'm not done yet, okay? So just keep that in mind. I'm not done, okay? So be careful what you guys say about what's coming, because I don't want to like anticipate something. But so far, the first episode of season 2 to me was really poorly shot, and I thought it was kind of boring. It was really like jarring going from season 1. Season 1 was very well shot. Okay. And then season 2, it was like they switched camera guy, and having Mark run in front of a green screen, I wasn't a big fan of. It was just jarring. I didn't like it. Episode 2 was still a little weird. Episode 3 and onward, it's like they brought the original camera guy back, and then it was kind of like nothing changed. So to me, season 2 episodes 1 and 2 were just like whatever. I didn't really care. But after that point, I was enjoying it. Where I left off, I'm hoping nobody else is watching Severance in here, unless you've already finished it. But the last episode I watched was the one where Mark was incapacitated on the couch, and they had like a flashback episode with him and Gemma. You know, it's funny because Gemma is one of my favorite Netflix shows was Altered Carbon season 1. And I say season 1 because season 2 was hot garbage. Season 2 was just the most disappointing thing I've ever seen on any show ever. It was poorly written, the characters were awful, the plot was awful. I watched half of the season 2 finale, and then I had to do something else, and I never went back to finish it. So that's how bad it was. to this day, I don't even know how season 2 ends, and I don't even care. So, anyways, but going back to what I was saying, welcome back to Appy. So, I'm talking about Severance. Mandy's so excited about Severance. I can feel it. I'd pose if I could. Wait. Alright, well. Hold on. Let me see if I can take a picture real quick. Mandy's overjoyed. Oh, wait, how do I... There we go. Anywho. Okay, so... What was I saying? So Altered Carbon Season 1 is one of my favorite shows on Netflix. I thought it was top tier, amazingly written. The action scenes were amazing. Gemma, the actress for Gemma, plays Takeshi's sister, I believe. She's a part of Altered Carbon Season 1, so I already, like, recognized her as an actor. But she does an excellent job. Shoot. Should I just tag the stream for Severance spoilers? She's really good. She's really good. Welcome into Grizz. We're talking Severance spoilers for a hot second. I'm gonna try to be as, like, vague as possible because I don't want anybody that's thinking of watching Severance to get spoiled on stuff. So I'm gonna be a little bit vague. But going back to what Mandy was saying, and it is a good day to be Grizz. So true. Every day is a good day to be Grizz. Let's see. In the late night, you look in the mirror. You look at the mirror in a dark room and you whisper Severance 3 times. Mandy will appear from behind your back. Severance, Severance, Severance. Mandy appears. Did someone say Severance? Grizz says, how are all my favorite people, aka Taku and everyone in here? Doing well. Kind of. I was saying earlier that I had turkey last night, and I've just been feeling like kind of just out of it today. You know, a new word I learned is lethargic. I think I'm feeling lethargic. I didn't really hear anybody use that word until recently, but now, yeah, I guess I feel a little just kind of out of it. I've been kind of tired all day today. I went to sleep early last night, so I'm just feeling a little funny. I'm going to see how I feel at the end of about an hour, so about 30 minutes from now. I'll see how I feel, and then I'll use that to gauge how long the stream's going to go. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing well. I'm just doing well. Mandy says, Season 2 was not nearly as good as Season 1, but still had some banger episodes. I half agree. I think, to me, Season 2 so far is as good as Season 1, but Season 2 has some stinkers. Like, the first episode, that episode was junk. Like, I did not like that first episode of Season 2. The rest of it was, like, pretty much on par with Season 1. But the first episode, that was, to me, that was just bad. Like, it was just, I didn't like the way it was shot. I didn't like the green screen thing. I thought the plot was like, what are we doing? I felt like it was padded. I didn't care for episode 1 of Season 2. But once you got to episode 2, then I was like, okay, now we're back. But, yeah. Season 1 was pretty good, though. Yeah. Sorry, I'm being kind of harsh on Severance, but just to give my honest opinion. Welcome into Azray. Welcome in. You weren't excited to see Maybe? Wait. Oh, I think I was mentioning to Azur about Maybe. I was excited to see Maybe, but it was so short-lived. So sad. So sad. But Mandy, did you know that Azur has not seen Arrested Development? she doesn't know who Maybe is. Isn't that crazy? Let's see. Hello, Mandy, my enemy. Very excited to see you, but you are my enemy. What was I saying? So the thing that I really did like about season 2, without spoiling too much, the plot twist with Helly in season 2. Keep in mind, I'm only on episode 7, okay? Or only just finished episode 7, but the plot twist with Helly was interesting. And it's funny because I picked up on it. Like, but I didn't think anything of it, but I did notice. But the things that I noticed is not what she said. It was the walk. And I don't want to spoil too much for people who haven't seen it. I mean, Mandy just kind of said it, but when I noticed early on in season 2, I noticed that when Helly was walking down the hallway, she had like a... Okay. I'll delete this one for now. It's okay. I got it. But anyway, I noticed early on in season 2, when Helly was walking down the hallway, I noticed that she had kind of like a strut, or like a way that she like sways her hips. Not that I was looking or anything, but she has like a way that she like sways her hips when she walks. And I was kind of like, like I observed it, but it never clicked in my head. But she walks like she owns the place. And it didn't stand out to me until later episodes. And then after the reveal, she went back to walking normally, and I was like, oh yeah, okay. Because she walks kind of like a little normally she walks like a little like hunched over, like she's like kind of like looking around because she doesn't know what's around the next corner, so she's kind of just like a little hunched when she walks. But in the early part of season 2, she was just like standing up straight and like walking like she owns the place. So I picked up on that, but I didn't make the connection. I didn't realize. But I thought that was really interesting. After that, it got me thinking about the way that season 2 was acted, and then I really had to think about that. But I thought that was interesting. And then it made a lot of things make sense as well. It made a lot of... she kind of has, like, abrupt... There was one scene where she had kind of, like, an abrupt face change when she realized that, like... where she was trying to deceive Irving, but she realized that it wasn't working. And she kind of had a moment where... she had a moment where she was, like... joking around. And then had, like, a brief second where she looked kind of upset. That... I mean, it was clear that she was trying to be deceitful. But to have the second where she seemed kind of, like... angry and fed up with this whole situation was kind of like, what else? I'm beginning to take Mark a little or Adam Scott as a... I mean, I've always taken him seriously as an actor, but I only take him seriously in the suit because I've always seen him wear the suit. So seeing Adam Scott outside of an office setting is like seeing your teacher at the store, you know? It's just kind of weird. I think he does an excellent job. It's becoming less weird for me to see him outside of an office setting. But Adam Scott does an excellent job. I think Helly does an excellent job. Irving does an excellent job. I don't know why I'm forgetting the fourth guy's name. He does an excellent job as well. What else? What else is there to say? But what about this guy? This guy. But yeah, hold on, I missed a bunch of messages. I gotta scroll kind of far up, sorry, hold on. Haven't seen a lot of live action media in all honesty, says Azur. Tisk tisk. Let's see. Can we be friends for life and afterlife too? What's crazy is that Taku hasn't seen Matrix 1 or Lord of the Rings trilogy. That's what's crazy. I mean, I already know the plot twist of The Matrix, and Lord of the Rings, it doesn't really interest me. I haven't seen it, to be fair, but it doesn't. Nah. Let's see. I'm skimming to catch up. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Yeah. But yeah, and Grizz has work at 2:30. Have to go put 350 yards on the ground in Park City. Oh no, dude. What time do you have to wake up, Grizz? What time do you have to wake up? And have you seen Severance? I'm trying to think of the other actors that are in Severance. Aside from the ones that we've already talked about. Mr. Milchick's pretty cool. Mr. Milchick hasn't really shown a lot of range yet, though. Like, as an actor, he hasn't shown a lot of range. He's, like, fun, but he hasn't... So far, he hasn't had any, like, emotional moments, like Adam Scott. So, kind of indifferent there. 2:30 a.m. Grizz, it is 10... Oh, have to be at work at 10:30, my bad. Okay, well... Oh no. Lord of the Rings doesn't interest you? Oh really? Say psych right now or I'm leaving? Psych. Wink, wink. I don't know. I don't really know anything about what Lord of the Rings is about, so... The one thing that will stop me from watching a movie is if it's, like, over 2 hours. I'm very much like a series guy. If it's like hour-long episodes, I think 30-minute episodes are good. Hour-long episodes, depends on what it is. Anything over 2 hours, like, I can't bring myself to sit down and watch it. I don't know why. The closer it gets to 3 hours, the less likely I'm gonna watch it. If they put, like, Lord of the Rings as, like, a TV series, or, like, chopped it up somehow, then I'd probably get around to it. My attention span isn't long enough for 3 hours. Well, let's see. Be safe out there, so true. Lord of the Rings is pretty cool. Only watched it once, though, so says Azray. And Taku, if you don't agree to watch it, I will be very pissed off. Sure, yes. Me, Azur, and Bluxy recently watched Lord of the Rings, but we still need to watch the third. What? Is there... Hold on. Alrighty. Got my food. Let's see. Asbury says, I read The Hobbit, but didn't watch any of the movies. And the last one is over 3 hours. We will be watching Director's Cut. I think I wasn't able to get into Harry Potter for this very reason. I've seen, I think I've seen one or two of like when they were kids. I guess they were kind of like, no, they were like adults by the end, I think. I watched like two of the early ones, and then I watched one where Dumbledore was like drinking the water. I mean, if you watched it, you know what I'm talking about. But the one where he's drinking the water, I watched that one, and then I didn't watch the rest of it. So, but yeah. Let's see. Hobbit movie kind of sucks. You ain't missing anything. We want that 4.5-hour version where the credits are 30 minutes long. And Mandy has to BRB. Okay, hope you enjoy your BRB. There was this co-op Lord of the Rings game on YouTube. I actually got, what do you call that? Shadow of Mordor, I think. I got the game, and I played it for like, it was on sale for like $5, I think. Maybe it was $10. It was on sale for cheap. And I played it for like an hour, and then I stopped playing. I didn't know what was happening. I was so lost on the lore, I just stopped playing. But you watch Harry Potter out of order? No. Well, technically I watched it in order. Air quotes. I just watched like 1, 3, and 5. I don't even know how many movies there are, but I watched like an early 2, and then I skipped a movie or 2. I watched when they were kids, and then all of a sudden they were adults. So if that gives any indication. There's 8 movies? Okay, so then I watched like 1, 2, and 6 or something. I didn't watch them all. But Grizz says, Taku, please, I'm on my knees. Watch LOTR with me and Appy. We'll put a pin in it. I don't think I can go through 3 hours. I don't think I can. Azrae says that Harry Potter, where he's drinking the water, is Half-Blood Prince. Yeah. The water scene. I don't know what it is. Like, my sister really loves Harry Potter. Azrae really loved Harry Potter as well. I couldn't get into it. Like, it was just okay. I wasn't enthralled by the world. I didn't really get sucked into it. I thought it was okay, and then I just stopped playing. Or not stopped playing, I stopped watching. I came back, and then I stopped watching again. I don't know. I think it was just the world didn't really interest me very much. You know? Or maybe it was just that, like, Harry Potter had such a vendetta against Voldemort, but knowing that there was 8 movies to get there just kind of turned me off. Could have been that. I don't know. Grizz is tweaking out. Did want to go to bed pissed off, but now I have to. Good night. Grizz, no! Grizz, no! Good night if you're actually going. Grizz is like, I'm done. I'm never returning. Grizz, no. Appy says, I think I'm gonna play a game on my main monitor while watching it. Oh. I guess that could be done. Grizz, please go to bed. I know that I love Lord of the Rings, says Mandy. Gotta watch some nice anime. Oh, that's right. Grizz was watching a bunch of anime for a while, huh? But he does have to work at 2:30, yeah. I feel bad about upsetting Grizz with Lord of the Rings, but I also don't quite want to make a commitment that I can't keep. Bluxy says, I heard Taku didn't watch the Harry Potter movies in order. That sounds like anti-Taku propaganda, personally. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you could have possibly meant. Hold on, let me grab all these first. My dear Taku, today you're 1 year older and 1 year wiser. Maybe it's time to give broccoli another go. No matter what, you'll always be my baby. Like Mariah Carey. Happy birthday. Cool. Try collecting the essentials, the things you need for day-to-day life. Okay. 2 floors, that's mind-blowing. You've got to get a hot tub and a sauna in your place. Can you think of anything better than a day at the spa after a workout? Because I can't. Oh, I got you something. Steamed, Antonio. Strange. Oh! I was like, what is that? It's Mandy. Okay. You watched Order of the Phoenix? Okay, I'll tell you what I remember, okay? I remember the Leviosa, not Leviosa. But I don't know if I just know that because of a meme or not, but I think I've seen it. I saw a part where they went into the bathroom and, like, opened some secret entrance and then they fought some snakes or something. I vaguely remember that. And then I remember Dumbledore drinking the water. That's, like, the last thing. Yeah. Let's see. First 3 and said meh. I think it was, like, first 2 and then I watched, like, 6. Or something. But yeah, skip 2 and 4. They were just okay, man. Less magic and more gun. Half agree. It's not... It's, Harry Potter has that same issue that I've mentioned before. To me, plot and slice of life do not mix. It needs to be one or the other. You can't have both. Because if you have both, it feels like filler when you do have slice of life. And I think that's the problem that Harry Potter has, where... I mean, slice of life is not quite the right description, but there's moments of just meandering in the middle of the actual plot. And I think that that's kind of the issue. I think that's why I found it boring, is that... To me, I mean, I haven't seen it for, like, well over a decade by this point, but... To me, I just didn't care for it. I didn't think it was something I was interested in watching through the whole thing, so... But yeah. I didn't really care for it, so... Welcome into Dark. But first, Azur says... actually, he watched the Half-Blood Prince, and only half the movies. I don't even know if I'd go as far as to say half. I've seen the final fight. The final fight was cool. I didn't watch the movie, though. I just watched it on YouTube. So I didn't waste my own time. Haha! Got him. Sucks if you like Harry Potter. You've created a vendetta against you by not watching Lord of the Rings and watching Harry Potter out of order. Yep, you know me. You know me. But Dumbledore drinking the water is like 5? No way, dude. That's got to be like 7 or something. 6. That's 2. Is Dobby from 3? What? Dobby? Oh, I've seen Dobby, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it was because I was young when they came out, so it was kind of plot heavy, and I just didn't really care for all the plot heavy. I think that might be part of the issue. I don't know. I mean, I guess the bottom line is just that I didn't really care for Harry Potter. It's not that it was bad, necessarily. It's just I didn't care for it. It was alright. Not enough for me to finish it, but this is okay. It's whatever. It was alright. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, I did see the final fight at Azray. I did see the final fight of Harry Potter versus Voldemort. I did see. Oh. Oh. It's okay. I'll sit on this chair. Oh. Or not. The music completes it. The couch too small. Can't sit in the chair. You tried? Okay. That's alright. I'll just hang out here. The music really completes the mood, you know? And whenever I watch Harry Potter, I cannot forget the fact that the plot could have been much shorter with a Glock. Kinda. Yeah. Your life is in danger, but you want to be honorable and do the magic battle. So true. When did that little watermark in the bottom left get there? About 2 weeks ago, roughly. I've had it, but I had it kind of small for a while, so it might not have been very noticeable, but now it's there. Yep. Yep, yep. Mandy loves this song. This is the most, like, head-empty song that I can think of. The song that plays in my head when there's no thought. But what a nice little watermark. Thank you, Azray. Can also thank, Azur. Azur had crafted it for us. For his Goblet of Fire. I don't remember a Goblet of Fire, so... But yeah, Lord of the Rings... Those things are too long. I can't bring myself to watch it. Even if they were short. I like playing fantasy stuff. Like, I like playing fantasy stuff. Like with magic, elves. Skyrim. You understand. Of all those things, I enjoy it. Playing it. But I can't think of enjoying watching it. I don't know why, but there's something about, like, medieval fantasy that I guess I just don't like. I never really, like, realized that until just now, but I guess I just don't really care for it. I like playing it, but watching it is whatever. I told you bottom left is a great spot for the watermark. Thank you, Appy. Thank you, thank you. It is overlapping a little bit with the time, but I think that's because I'm not moving. But yeah, it is a good spot. Skyrim. Skyrim, you say? Yes. Oh, there's a couch over here. But yeah, Oh, which reminds me that I need to check back in on how Oblivion's doing. I don't know if it's been, like, updated now and it's good, or if there's still frame rate stutters or whatnot. A coworker of mine was saying that because the Unreal Engine, the latest one, that was also used to build Oblivion, the latest one has, like, a major stuttering problem. Like, frame stutter. And it occurs at all, everywhere. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that was fixed. We do have a bidet. That's crazy. Ah, finally awake. Whatever that dude says. Ah, so you're finally awake. So, oh, what the? Oh, Mandy says, Taco, do you want to come draw my bulletin board? Yes. Take us there, Mandy. Let me see. Draw on Mandy's bullet. Can I draw with my Switch sticks? Or do I need to use the touchpad? Because if I need to use the touchpad, you guys are getting disconnected. I'm hoping I can use the sticks. Because I need to do this with the controller. I can't disconnect it from the dock. Oh, my bad. Blocking Mandy's way. Used to be an adventurer like you, till I took an arrow to the knee. Skyrim is timeless. I was considering getting Oblivion, but then I'm like... Okay, so here's my thought, right? Stellar Blade actually released today. And I've been wanting to buy it, but it seems like... there's like the Nier Automata DLC, and there's the Nikke DLC. Those are actually in like the deluxe edition or something. So that edition is like 80 bucks. The base game is like 60 bucks. So I'm gonna wait till it goes on sale, but I should set aside some money for that. I gotta set aside some money for Death Stranding 2 out later this month. And then I gotta set aside some money specifically for however much the best edition of Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake is. I'm guessing it's going to be about 80, 90 bucks. I'm just going to have to pay it. I'm going to throw money at it. I don't like Konami, but it is what it is. But yeah. Yep. Need to go next day in game real quick, then open the airport, BRB. Okay, Mandy, I shall await. I'll just be hanging out here. Azari taught his mom how to play Skyrim. Watching her play it, I learned a lot. What did you learn? And drew with my fingy. She says you can draw with controller too. Okay, I'll try with controller. But yeah, the two DLCs, Nikke and Nier Automata, whatever how you pronounce it. I really I like the combat for Nier. I don't want to get too much into it again, but I don't care for the story. The story's one of the... Okay, I should stop. I should stop bashing Nier Automata. Everything about that game was like a 13 out of 10. Except for the story. The story was like a 2 out of 10. It was one of the worst stories I've ever seen. And I can't believe anybody thinks it's good. Sorry. People are going to be upset with me for that. But it's really not good. But I like the gameplay and the OST I love a lot. But yeah. Pretty good. You guys are... I am getting a little bit riled up for the Nier rant. I have very strong opinions about Nier. I really don't understand how anybody likes the story. The combat, the levels, character design, OST, gameplay shifts. Amazing. Absolutely stellar, if you will. The story sucks. It's awful. It's genuinely awful. And I feel like if you take away the character designs from the game, everybody would agree that the story sucks. I guarantee it. Absolutely, positively guarantee it. Asbury says, you don't need to be good at a game in order to enjoy it. Ah. Me, IRL. But Abby says, Nikke kind of makes sense, because they are both from the same company. And sure, you play Nier for the combat. I will say, I was there for character design. Obviously. But, in all seriousness, I mean, I can admit that I'm there for 2B, right? But the combat is genuinely good. It is genuinely top tier. It is absolutely amazing. But the story sucks. So I could replay it because, like I said before, I was like taking Adderall for the first time while I was playing it. I got a new prescription. At the time, I was gonna try to take Adderall. I got a prescription for it, and it really like messed me up. And that was like when I was playing Nier. So you could say that like, yeah, my perception of the game or my views of the game were influenced by whatever I was taking at the time. But looking back on it, I still think that the story sucks. So, yeah. It appears I've found my way back to Nier Rent. I found my way back. But yeah. Anywho. But yeah, gameplay. Gameplay is very important. I mean, yeah. Anyway, I need to stop talking about Nier. Nier gets me upset. Talking about work, my old job rather. My old job, talking about that makes me upset. Talking about Nier makes me upset. Just everything just makes me upset, man. Is it actually only 7 for you? Yeah, man. Isn't it great? Isn't it wonderful? Sun's still out. Kinda. I mean, it's getting darker, but kind of almost there. Azuri says it's literally 1 a.m. here. Sucks to suck! Not literally? Okay, well. Alright, and Mandy says I can come over. Cool. Off I go! Also, sorry, I had dinner a while ago. I should probably start munching between things. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna be munching. Okay, that's half my dinner gone. I ate so quick. Okay. Let's search for a friend, I guess? Ah! That where you wanted to go. Let's fly! Let's make our way over there. Oh! Actually, I forgot to put stuff out of my inventory. Whoops. Unless Mandy wants fish. I mean, I have fish, so. Anywho. But Dark says it's 9 p.m. there. Real. It's so late, dude. And as long as I'm awake before my alarm, I'm fine. East Coast, West Coast. Right, yeah. Right, That... Oh. I was gonna say East and Best rhyme, he says. Loading symbol appearing on forehead. Yeah, that doesn't rhyme. I don't know why. I don't know why that took me so long. I was like, interesting. Pacific Terrific. West Coast Best. I can't imagine my old schedule I used to stream from 8 to 11, if you can believe it. And I'd go to sleep around like 1 o'clock. And then I'd wake up around like 9:15 for work. So it was a fun time. Fun time. Wahoo Taku drawing. Finally, he's definitely gonna rage quit. Excuse me. Well, you see, I thought that my internet connection issues were a result of the service provider, and I suppose to an extent they are, right? To an extent they are. Very beautiful island, by the way. Very beautiful island, by the way, but the network port on the wall has been acting up, so after that's been replaced, the frame rate, sorry, the connection drops are significantly less, and I feel like they're shorter. So it might honestly just be Azure. I might have fine internet. I don't know. I mean, unless yours is bad. If yours is bad, it's gonna screw me too, but East Coast? East Coast. Oh, and Mandy says Squigs is growling at me, so I think I need to take him out real quick. Okay. Squigs growling? Well-behaved Squigs. These are so cute. From Lulu. The lil lilies. Aw. Alright, here we go. You can make up to 2 posts during one trip. Where is my cursor? What? Ah. Okay, click L or R. Thank you, thank you. Welcome into Mochi. Welcome in. That was but months ago. What the hell happened to you? Me? When? Oh, I should draw Lily. Hold on. I need to, Animal Crossing. Lily. Sorry, reference image for while I'm drawing it. Mandy is... Welcome in, Koi. Welcome in. How are you? Stopping by before I go, Betty. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm about to draw Lily. Get ready. Okay, in my defense, it's hard to use these sticks. Mandy's never gonna speak to me again. You know, maybe it could do with a little bit of, a little bit more filler, you know? Just a little... A little bit of fill-in. Yes. I do think this is what we've needed. I can't imagine playing something competitive like Splatoon with these sticks. I know that's like a little bit of a cope, but good grief, man. I can't. Oh. Oh, see? There, look, it looks better now. See? It's looking better now. But Koi says, just finished stream and my head hurts. Koi, no! Why does your head hurt? Is your sleeping schedule okay? Let's see. Dark says your community seems very rowdy when there isn't a stream. There absolutely are. They are absolutely wild, but it's entertaining. So true. And Azur says, I love Splatoon. It actually looks pretty good. I know! The Euro is pretty great. You don't need to use the sticks. I mean, I like Euros, but... like... I'm trying to draw, not eat, you know? Speaking of eating, hold on. I'm gonna mute my mic for a sec. The eye. I hope you enjoy your alert, Koi. Oh, and Koi didn't eat well today? No! Eat. Now, get up. It's time to eat. All hours are eat hours. All of them. Dude, I've been having some Takis today. I'm gonna be in so much pain, dude. I'm testing my, well, I'm eating Takis because I had Tabasco with breakfast this morning. And since I already was eating spicy stuff, I was like, I might as well just keep going. So, yep. And now, I'm eating a bunch of Takis. We'll see whether or not it's true that spicy food affects my mood. We shall definitely see. Hold on. I can't see chat for a moment. I'm looking at reference images for Lily. Why is that leg longer? Okay, well. There we go! See? Pretty beautiful, wouldn't you agree? Oh, wait. Oh, that's supposed to be a heart. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. There we go. See, everything is just peachy. Alrighty. And oh, it already says Taku from Tetra. Okay. I didn't remember how I named my island. Wow, look. The beautiful drawings of Lily. And then there's this one. Oh, yeah. Thank you to Terrible Player for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Are those legs? Yeah, man. Oh, that's supposed to be a dress, though. Whoops. It's fine. You can't even tell. But hello, Terrible Player. Did you get the new Switch 2? Or is it a bust? Nope. I got Switch 1. Well, I've had a Switch 1. The Switch 2, to me, I don't know how much it costs, but whatever the prices were originally, they're way too high. The prices post-tariff, too high. I'm just not going to bother. Because the only thing that I want is higher FPS and higher resolution for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And knowing that I need to rebuy the games, or I guess pay for the upgrade on top of paying for the new console, it just didn't make a whole lot of sense for me to pay like $600 for 2 games. So currently, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm sure there's fun stuff. I'm sure that the Switch 2 has fun stuff on there, but I don't think that the price is justified, in my personal opinion. Sorry, let me catch up on a few messages here. Luna will love the pets. She was on stream today. Very nice. Mandy says, thank you, Taku. This is great. You are welcome. I'm sorry that Lily's dress looks like a rectangle, but you know, we can't all have a perfect day all the time. But yes, I will come over to see Lily. And does spicy food affect your mood in a good or bad way? I think it makes me more anxious. It's a theory of mine. I'm not 100% sure on my theory, but I've found that after I started cutting spicy food out of my diet, I've generally been feeling a lot better. I get a lot less anxious and a lot less frequently. So I haven't had a whole lot of spicy food, but I already had like you know those like tiny packs of Takis? I've had like 3. I'm on my 4th little bag, so yeah. Let's see. People are saying games just run better in general on the Switch too, but I'm gonna need them to pump out more appealing games to me to get a whole new console. I agree. I think the price range is kind of insane too. Isn't Mario Kart World or whatever like $90 or something? It's like $80 for digital and like $90 for physical or something. That's crazy to me. That is insane. I don't know where Lily is, so I'm just looking at. Well, let's see. How did you come up with the character? Oh, sorry. Wait, go left. Hold on. Oh, hello. My VTuber model? Honestly, it's been so long that I genuinely don't remember that well. But no, actually, no, I do kind of remember a little bit. My friend Ari, I told her, what was it? I want me as a VTuber, but hot. And I also want you to give him spiral glasses or something. And then Ari drew me in a hoodie, and I said, the hoodie... I wasn't a big fan of the hoodie. Could we try a kimono instead? And then that's pretty much how we got here. So, yeah. That's the way I remember it anyways. I might be a little bit off. But my friend Ari did a lot of the designing. I'm terrible at envisioning things, and I'm terrible at explaining what I want. Let me say hi to Lily real quick. We've never met, right? I'm Lily. And your name is Taku. I like that name a lot. Whenever you're here visiting Shadow Mountains, please look me up. What the heck? What the heck? Please look me up. What the heck? Okay, that's what Mandy wanted. Okay. And Indian food? I actually haven't had a whole lot of, like, Indian food. Like, back when I lived on the West Coast, I had, like, a bit more. So good, dude. That was top tier. That was top tier. I think I can thank Appy a lot for that. I think the first Oh wait, no, or maybe it was a company lunch. I can't remember. But I didn't eat a whole lot of Indian food, but I got more introduced to it because of company stuff, I think. And then after that, I was just like, hell yeah. It's pretty good. I have no clue where Mandu. Oh. Oh. Is this Mandy saying bye to us? Oh, okay, Taku, now you have to fly away. So your internet doesn't crash? I don't lose your drawing? Oh. Okay. Sounds good. Wait. Mandy, can you draw one on my board? Or... Hold on, let me try to leave first. I want to go home. Let's see. You like aloo gobi? What is that? Is that a type of Indian food? Oh, it's potato and curried cauliflower. Now that sounds good. And that was just lunch group. Wildcard Wednesday, baby. Delicious. Terrible Player says, my day on the West Coast went not great. Got hit by a rubber bullet. Honestly, it doesn't even hurt. I could take more. Oh my. What does the rubber bullet feel like? What does the rubber bullet feel like? A current California moment. Luxie says, I've got more rubber bullets. Oh my. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn the light on in my room. Give me just a second. Now I can see. I'm gonna save my game real quick so I don't lose this drawing. That drawing was not that good. Oh my goodness. What is this? Hold on. I don't know if I tagged the stream for this one. Let's see. Well, I guess that's ambiguous enough. Asbury says, can't lie, love my carbs. Rice with everything. Don't carbs make you tired, though? Or is that just anti-carb propaganda? Love 18 plus. Listen here. Relax. And hold on. I really need to finish my dinner. It's getting cold. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Would assume that Americans would shoot newcomers with rubber bullets just seems on par. America moment. And carbs make you happy. And they're supposed to be, give you energy, but if you're big back, it'll make you tired. Like a whole bowl of pasta minutes before bed. It's nice. I agree. I'm finding that... Oh. I'm finding that the closer I eat to bed, the more likely I am to get nightmares. Weirdly enough, nightmares don't really bother me. I find them fascinating. But disrupting my sleep is not as fun. Just kind of like ruins the next day if I have poor night's sleep. My back is big in spirit. Let's see. Okay, let's invite via Dodo code. Okay. What's the scariest nightmare you've had? My D2 Hold on. Okay. Usually, the bad nightmares that I get tend to be spiders. Spiders are the most common. Like, I fall into, like, I don't know, like a cave that's just filled with spiders upon spiders upon spiders. They're pretty much all spider-based, really. Or just, like, falling. But there's been a few times. I have this, like, in the past few years, well, back when I used to live alone, I would have this recurring, like, almost nightmare. I would be, like, somewhere in between awake and asleep. I would open my eyes, but I'm not sure if I'm awake, if that makes sense. How do I... So, I'm sleeping. I sense someone's in the room with me while I'm sleeping. I partially open my eyes, but I'm so drowsy that I can't tell whether I'm dreaming or whether it's real life. I partially open my eyes to look at whatever it is that's in the room and to be ready to jump out of bed if something runs up to my bed. And there's been one time where this has happened. I'm sleeping on my back, and the closet is like to my feet, right? So I'm kind of like looking down. And I have like one eye like partially open to kind of like look at the closet, because I feel like somebody's in the closet. And I could have sworn there was like a shadowy figure that was really hard to make out, like kind of peeking from behind the my closet was like slightly open, like peeking from behind the closet. But the weird thing is that it could be sleep paralysis, but I don't know if it was like I was too afraid to move or what, but I just like couldn't like bring myself to... I couldn't really mentally bring myself to move, and I didn't try to move, which is why it's hard to declare sleep paralysis. Yeah, don't sleep on your back. You won't get them. It does sound like sleep paralysis. So the reason I think it's not sleep paralysis is because I had a roommate in college who mentioned, I believe he had, I don't know if it was sleep paralysis or sleep apnea, but he would have times where he wakes up and he can't breathe because I guess just something in his brain isn't letting the signals reach, so he can't breathe. And he'll hallucinate like a shadow figure, the same as me. The shadow figure like gets on top of him and like chokes him by the neck, and he can't move when that's happening. So, and that hasn't happened to me. I just feel like I have this weird thing where I'm like partially awake, but I can't really tell if it's a dream. But I also haven't really tried to move, but I'm not sure if I can move. But I have like one eye partially open so I can look at the closet, so that if something runs out, I can do something about it. And have you ever tried just moving? No. I am very much a between the fight, flight, or freeze method. I'm very much a freezer. So, as shown on stream, when I panic, just frozen. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it could be. Probably sleep paralysis, though. And what's this shadow figure's number? Asking for a friend. This guy. Mandy says my niece used to have night terrors, and she felt like she was half awake but never remembered them. Happened at the same time every night for weeks. Nightmares happen during REM sleep, so people remember them. What? Because I feel like I remember a lot of my dreams. Like when I wake up, the trick to remembering dreams for me, I dream pretty much every night. If I just recite the moments that I remember of the dream over and over again as I'm waking up, I can remember what it is. So, maybe I just dream in REM. I don't know. But I dream like every night. Last night, I have a vague recollection of, I was driving up a mountain to see a relative's house. And was I driving? Or I was in the car. I don't remember if I was driving or somebody else was driving, but it was kind of like a steep cliffside driving up. And then we got to the house, and I don't remember what happened at the house. Here I am saying I remember stuff, and then I'm forgetting stuff. But I remember a little bit. Dark says, if I ever get sleep paralysis, I'm never sleeping again. I'm going full Russian sleep experiment. If I had sleep paralysis, it's not that bad, but I'm sure that it exists on a spectrum of bad to worse, you know? But yeah. Let's see. When you REM, you DREM. I think I lost brain cells from this message. I think Terrible Player was right at sleep paralysis. I see. And if you sleep in a lab, they hook you up to stuff, and you dream, they'll play back your dream on a screen. So it's not cool if you have a blank dream. Let's try to keep things a little family friendly, please. But yes. I didn't know that was possible. I thought that was just like a rumor or something. Not quite something that exists. Family friendly, whoops. It's 18 plus. 18 plus, but not for 18 plus topics. Oh. Okay. False advertising? Okay. Whoopsie. The reason that I did that was because I was worried about like kids flooding the Animal Crossing stream. So I just said it was 18 plus. That was it. But that's okay. Misunderstanding. It's fine. Where were we? I don't know. I haven't really done an 18 plus stream that I can remember, I think. If I've done one before, it's been a long time. Are you like 16? Yes. No. Obviously. But, I don't know. I just worry about Twitch getting upset at stuff. So, that's all. That is all. I play very on the safe side, so that Papa Twitch doesn't get upset. But, anywho. But yeah. Yep. I kind of lost my train of thought. I lost it. Do you see the type of Twitch, or type of content that's streaming on Twitch you should explore? I do get some kind of like wild stuff on my recommended page, but honestly, I'm not much of a watcher. Like when it comes to like you guys, I'll watch within like our community, but outside of our community, I just don't watch a whole lot. Like I used to watch a lot of like Niji-sanji VTuber clips. VTuber streams. But after that imploded, I just kind of stopped watching those. And I just watch VTuber clips here and there, so. But yeah. Let's see. We have 3 mods in here. Children will get 10 messages before a timeout, but never mind, it's good. Thank you, Dark. Thank you, thank you. Don't want to be disciplined by Big Papa Twitch? Well, and I assure you, Papa Twitch is putting you on the good boy list. It's just that I, you know, probably shouldn't say that, but I try. I try hard. I want to be on the good boy list, please. But yeah, I didn't realize that 18 plus meant unfamily friendly. I was just thinking I don't want to deal with kids. That's why. That's why I put that there. My bad. Hold on. Sorry, I really need to finish my dinner. I'm like 3 bites from done. Sir? Sir what? What kind of 18 plus family are we? And kind of understandable considering the game is Animal Crossing. 18 plus, more like 18 kids and counting. Nanny? PG-13 in reality. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I just think of like... What game were we doing earlier? I think Breath of the Wild was fun, but I think that was especially problematic when it came to like young kids coming in. I want to avoid it again. It's kind of unpleasant. But yeah, that's the reason why I put 18 plus. But, and the only reason I'm cracking down on it is because I didn't put the content classification on. I mean, I could right now. Yeah, you know what? I'll just... Alright, I'm gonna change the content classification. If you see... Oh, that's weird. They added a new one. Politics and sensitive social issues. That's interesting. That wasn't there before. Oh, I left the violence on, huh? Back when Taku was just a voice in gameplay. Yes. You know me. It'll probably kick you guys out if I do that. I'll just leave it. It's fine. Behave! I say, pointing, knowing you can't see my hand whatsoever. We talking politics? No, no, no! No, no, no. No, we are not. Oh, wait, did I open my... Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, we're good. Okay, let me... I was gonna say decorate, but I gotta donate my fish to Nook. But yeah, Animal Crossing does have extreme violence, doesn't it? Wouldn't you say? Animal Crossing is extremely violent. I need to get things cracking with Animal Crossing. I mean, I enjoy talking, but I want you guys to like look at something that's not me standing in front of my house with nothing in it. I found a creature. Here, take this carp. Another. Bro. Damn it. Past Taku's just wrecking me right now. I bet I gave a bass last time, too. Oh, never mind. Yes, send it along. Okay. Hold the phone, someone's calling. Blathers, is that you? Oh, what splendid timing. Yes, yes, do you remember the venture we discussed? Well, it's come to fruition. I am currently stationed on an island that we've decided to call Tetra. Yes, yes, the local fauna are as abundant as expected, just as I told you. How many pieces precisely, you ask? Well, there's no way of knowing just yet, but I have received, let's see, 5 outstanding specimens so far. What? Seriously? Well, that is very exciting. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. I'm with a customer right now. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. That was my friend Blathers, the one who curates a museum. Believe it or not, he's going to come to our island to help us identify and preserve the local creatures. Ah, but I could use your help, Taku. Since you've done so much scouting and collecting already, would you be able to find a spot for Blathers? We'll need a good-sized space to really build out a world-class museum, so do keep that in mind. This is exciting, it's all coming together, yes, yes. Is it? Okay. Okay. Damn it. I don't know where to build this. It's just going right here. I don't know where, but it's fine. I'll just put it right here. We don't need trees. This is the spot. Alright. Excellent. Blathers can set up his place now, baby. Woo! Taku putting 0 effort into his island planning. You can rearrange it later, right? Probably. I don't know. Should be fine. Okay. Small fry. What the hell is a Pesca Pro? Okay. A year in, and now just getting the museum tent. I did not play this since the last time we played it on stream, so it's been a long time. I totally forgot to cancel my my subscription for Nintendo Online. I feel like I've used it like 10 times over the course of a year. It hasn't been very much. Okay. Okay. Wait, is Asbury still awake? Is he out there somewhere? Bulletin board benefit. Nice. That reminds me, it's been ages since the last Smash night. I was considering whether we should move to Smash. I think that might be fun. But I haven't played for a while. I need to redeem myself against Azray. But my ping might be really bad. I will say that much. My ping might be really, really bad. I was having ping problems with my old Wi-Fi, and my old Wi-Fi was like 3 times faster than my current Wi-Fi. Okay. I am officially done with dinner. Alright. Oh, sorry. The original topic was severance. I'm kind of remembering now. I don't remember how we got... What did we talk about? It was Severance, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. And then somehow it gravitated into sleep apnea. But what else? I'm kind of out of topics for tonight. I don't quite have much to say. Oh, general reminder that Friday is going to be repo. I think I'm going to make it the last repo. I think I'm probably going to do something next Friday instead. Something different next Friday. Next week Friday. So Friday will be repo. I think that'll be the last one. Saturday will be Warhammer Rogue Trader. And then I need to figure out what's happening next week. Yeah. Why am I in here? The part of the night where I forget what's happening. Final repo, alas, final repo. Are you guys interested in more repos? I was kind of under the impression that, like, it might not be that desired. So I was just going to axe it. But, I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll find out with this coming repo. But this one, I might make this one the final one. Oh, Mandy's just starting to get better. Last repo this Friday? No. So, oh, I don't know why. I read that as is last Friday repo. I had connection issues then. But yeah, I might make this Friday the last one. I'm not sure yet. Would you guys like playing with everyone? Oh. Whoops. Okay. I feel bad that Snipey was preparing really hard last week Friday, and then my network port just crapped out. Azur says, I just couldn't make time. Couldn't make last time, really, but it got cancelled. I see. I see. Okay. Very fun to connect with the whole community. Okay. So the reason... So I went to Lulu. The reason that I am doing Animal Crossing today and not Rogue Trader was that I was originally going to do Animal Crossing on Friday because I had to write something on Mandy's board. But I was thinking, oh, but then Snipey's been working really hard to get good at repo, and then last week it was canceled. So I should do repo again this week. But I didn't want to cancel Animal Crossing, so then I moved Animal Crossing to Wednesday, and now repo is Friday. But yeah, that's what happened, in case anybody's curious. Yeah, I don't know. Appreciate it. Thank you, Bandy. I try. What can I say? My Switch was dying. My left controller was on the brink of death. Dear Lulu. Hello. Woo woo. Chan. How? Ow. You. Duh. Gang. Oh. Mrs. You. Mandy says she loves you. Okay. There we go. Okay. Off it goes. Send it. Alrighty. I kind of want to draw now. I don't know. Suddenly a drawing stream, I guess. Can I draw on my own board? I think I can. What the hell is this? Oh. Ah. A very... Bro. Hope that's not me. You can draw by vibes on your own board. You better delete all non-drawings because you have limited space. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Sorry, Antonio. No one cares about your birthday. This is kind of sad, actually. All these events that I've never gone to because I just stopped. I just didn't play it. Damn. It's kind of wild. Anywho. All events neglected. All the animals on my island are hanging out. And I've just left them all. Okay, well. Just a second. Okay. Now let's see. Tom Nook getting left on red mail is insane. I agree. Think I had a stroke in the last message, what the hell? I agree. I'm trying to process what you said. Taku, I will draw on your bulletin board on your next Animal Crossing stream or offline, lol. I think I'm too tired tonight, alas. Stupid, undestroyed sleep schedule. Understandable. Understandable. I may end soon as well. I'm going back to feeling kind of whatever today. So I think I may call it a night soon. But first, I will draw Mandy. Now Mandy is very inquisitive, you see. Mandy has one little eyebrow raised. She wants to know if you've seen Severance. I don't know why I gave her gigantic ears. That was kind of a mistake. But there we go. And we'll make the hair long. There's no purple clothing to give her though. Oh. Okay, I don't know what's happening there. Oops, wait. Oh, no. There we go. I don't know what's happening here. It's fine. She's fine. It's all good. Oop. Oh, whoop, oh. My bad. Don't mind that. A little whoopsie, if you will. Taku finally remembers my favorite color. Only took 14 months. I love it. Yes. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to purple, but I do not have it. The resemblance is uncanny. A beautiful drawn Mandy. Mandy seems like... I don't really know how... yeah, I don't know what's happening here. I don't exactly know how Mandy dresses. Okay. I meant to make like a wave. That does not look like a wave, so we're not gonna do that. Yep, that was definitely not a wave. Whoopsie. That was a mistake. Now I'll just... yeah. Dress cozy vibes. Okay, so now... We'll say that this is a turtleneck. How does that sound? Turtleneck Mandy. Wow. And we shall solidify this by giving it little lines to signify, why yes, this is a turtleneck with little stripes at the top. Why do you ask? It's pretty terrible, actually. Okay. And now... give her long yellow pants, I guess. This is like the kind of drawing that your like 3-year-old son gives you from like preschool or something. Oop. Whoops. Whoopsie. Well, there we go. It looked like a ruler, but I get the idea. Mandy, how often do you lounge in yellow pants? Yes, Mandy, would you like to confirm yellow pants lore? A slightly bald fist. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but... she's got a little spoon in the other hand. Excellent for mixing drinks. I can't tell if the nose completes it or if the nose just makes no sense. Actually, I'll keep the nose, but let's try... I want a smile that truly captures the Mandy essence. Okay. I don't know about that, but... Would you say that your essence is captured? Oh boy, this is amazing. It's going on the fridge. Thank you, Dark. Should frame this on your wall. Is it really that good? I don't know. I kind of like the smile now. It's growing on me. It's like... it's a little smirk. And Appy's gonna go hit the hay. Have fun. Have a wonderful rest of your night, Appy. Thank you for joining us. Good night, Appy. Good night. Uncanny. Wait. Bluxy, have you ever seen Mandy? IRL? Face reveal? :7 smile. You don't like it? Here, let me fix it. Oops, I took out the nose. I'll just... Let's try again. Now she just kind of looks like a snowman. Hold on. It's kind of a big nose. Maybe if I like... Small nose? Boop. Mandy's smile needs to be like small but wholesome, you know? It's not any better. Well, it's fine. And we'll give her dimples, I guess. It's giving colon greater than sign. Oh wait, no. When someone radiates, you need yellow. There we go. 2 freckles from Mandy? What do you mean? These are dimples. Or like... dimples / blush, or however you want to take it. I don't... Which one are her eyes? You're so right. My bad. I made a little mistake. Whoops. You're so right. Those were her eyes all along. Now she's got the nose and the mouth. There we go. That is truly the definition of a 5-head. A 6-head, if you will. So large. A forehead so incredibly large that it's literally half the face. Is this what you wanted? Is this more accurate? Is this... This does exude a Mandy energy. Not the forehead, obviously, but... There's something about... this very happy-go-lucky, innocent smile that just brightens my day. Now, I like without the eyebrows. Yeah, there we go. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's a Maybelline. Okay, well. This turtleneck did not come together. It just kind of looks like someone put the top of a gate onto her collar, but It's alright. You like the turtleneck? Okay, well. I'm glad you like it. I'll do you a favor. Ready? Pockets. And I'll give some on your pants as well. Wow, look at that. You now have double the storage space of your average pants wearer. Now you've got pockets on your turtleneck. You got pockets on your pants. They're supposed to be pants. I don't know how to fix that problem. Maybe if I just like... Does that make it more obvious that it's pants, or is that worse? I feel like that's worse. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That's better. Don't mind the leg shape, but... Let's see. No detail. Family... Bro, it wasn't that bad, come on. On the verge of tears. I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. But how would the Vegeta hairline work with this? It would go hard? What? The Vegeta hairline. This is the most... This is probably my best work yet, I think. Should I add the... No. Anyways, no, we're not going to add that. Should I make it look more like pants, he says? Okay. Now there's a distinction. I tried to fix it, but now it just kind of looks like you have one of those wallet chains. It's fine. Another crash out in chat on the horizon. Bro doesn't know Dragon Ball. I've watched a little bit of... I've watched a little bit. I watched, like, pre-Krillin era. I think, like, when Krillin was introduced is when I stopped watching. Not because it was bad, right? Not because it was bad. I just... Back then, it was cable TV. There's no consistency in the plot line. I can't be bothered to sit down and watch it at its scheduled time. I don't know what's happening. An episode's playing? Awesome. I don't know what's happening. So, you know, back in the day. What more can we do for Mandy? At the very least, I want to write that this is supposed to be Mandy. Oh, yep, that was a mistake. Oh. Damn it! Whatever, I'm just going to keep it. I don't know why this is so difficult. But, there we go. Oh, what? There. Mandy. It was a mistake. He watched the OG Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. Yikes. What's the difference? What does the Z even stand for? Genuine question. This isn't like, I'm not rage baiting. I genuinely don't know what the Z means. Does it actually mean something? Or is it just like... There. That's what was on in the trying times. Back in the days of cable television. I don't know why anybody bothers with cable television now. Honestly, if I was a homeowner, I'm never paying for cable. Never. Because it's just full of a bunch of, like, commercials. Wouldn't you say? The amount of commercials in it. Because, like, the TV that I've seen lately, there's so many commercials that it's just not worth watching. It feels like 75% commercials. The only thing worth watching is on like Netflix or Hulu or HBO Max or something. Apple TV is only for Severance. I mean, I haven't explored that much, but everything else I'm pretty confident is not worth watching. I think there was one with Jason Momoa on Apple TV, but I didn't bother. Sitting through One Piece is one thing. Watching all of Dragon Ball, I think the Z is just the last letter. The Z is just the Z. Animal Crossing. Z. And thank you, Taku. You're welcome, Mandy. I try. Still about the Dragon Ball Z Broly crash out. Is anyone watching Boruto? Oh, speaking of which, Naruto, I stopped watching around, I don't know if it was the first or the last Naruto and Sasuke fight, but it was when they fought at, like, the waterfall, and Naruto had, like, his, like, Nine Tails aura, and Sasuke had, like, that weird, like, curse tattoo thing going on. I think that was the last Naruto lore that I, like, knew about. Burrito. I heard the animation's pretty bad. Dark says, ain't no one care about Boruto. It needs to end now. I have a coworker that watches... He self-proclaims watching trash anime. And I believe he's currently watching Boruto. I think he said he had a Crunchyroll since like 2013 or something. I can't remember what year he said, but he's had a Crunchyroll account for like many years. And he just watches like trash after trash after trash. So he's watching Boruto. And I think he watched Naruto as well. I don't know. Azri says, TBH, sometimes you just gotta watch trash anime. I agree. I don't know. It depends on what the trash is, though. I like... Sorry, Windows Defender just gave me a notification. I like, trash romance stuff. Trash romance stuff, plot-heavy stuff, sad stuff. But it depends on what the trash is. You know? I think there was one, like, My Life as a Vending Machine or something. Reincarnated as a vending machine. I didn't watch that. But my coworker was saying it's pretty good. Like, 100 Girlfriend... I'll have you know, 100 Girlfriends is a top of the line filet mignon, 3 Michelin star, beautiful anime. It is absolute perfection. Nothing can top 100 Girlfriends. I'm half joking, but it is good though. It's pretty deranged, but it's pretty good. Dark says, big whoop, he's a walking red flag if he watches the bad ones. End quote. I know bro's favorite show is Jobless Reincarnation. I can't remember what my ranking was. I mean, it's definite... Nah, never mind. It's definitely not that. Violet Evergarden's my number 1. I think ReZero is 2, and I'd say Jobless Reincarnation would be 3. So... Taku, I can give you a 5 Michelin star anime tailored just for you. Prison School. Just for you. What is that? Is it deranged? Azri loves a good harem? Man of culture. Taku, now tell me, which of these have you watched? Chainsaw Man, Black Clover, Solo Leveling, Inuyasha. Chainsaw Man, watched the whole season. It was okay. Black Clover, I watched 2 episodes. I got bored. I stopped watching. Solo Leveling, didn't watch at all. Inuyasha, didn't watch at all. Tower of God and Solo Leveling are 2 good examples. And you should look at it for yourself. Oh, another thing. Just to clarify, I don't like shonen. As a category, I don't like shonen. Anything where they're fighting, like Naruto, Dragon Ball, Chainsaw Man, Black Clover, the highest that I'll think of it is just somewhere between good and okay, because I don't care for fighting animes. I like fights, but this is going back to what I was saying about plot and slice of life should not mix, in my opinion. Shonens are the mix. So there's a little bit of plot, but there's a lot of, well, maybe I should rephrase that and say purpose. The purpose of a shonen is for the fights / plot, right? And when you have shows like Chainsaw Man, for example, the fights are really cool. That one was a bit stronger on plot, but when it comes to I guess Naruto has a little bit of a plot. I'm trying to think of a good example. Black Clover is not a really good example because I didn't finish it. But I guess Chainsaw Man I'll just use as an example. If the main draw is the fights, it's not worth watching. In my opinion. That's my opinion. One Piece. Did you ever watch Berserk 97? No, I did not. Azur says, Dark likes Inuyasha. My first ever anime series brings back good memories. Sango's cool AF. One Piece is so much more than fight scenes. Is it? So, if the draw of an anime is the fight scenes, or I guess the draw of any show is the fight scenes, in my opinion, it is not worth watching. It's better to just watch it on YouTube. Like, think of Batman versus Superman, right? Oh, welcome into Lavi. Long time no see. Welcome in. It's good to see you. How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. We're talking about anime, and I have some very spicy opinions. So feel free to mention your favorite animes. Please don't take it personally if I bash your favorite anime. I have very strong anime opinions, but welcome in. Welcome in. Currently, I'm talking... Okay, so here, to catch you guys up, my opinion, okay, is that plot and slice of life should not mix. If they do mix, it makes a bad anime. Okay. And that's one thing. And then the other thing is that spicy more like a volcano. The other thing is that it oh wait, sorry. I totally forgot. How was your debut week at Lavi? How was your debut week? Was it good? Did you have a wonderful debut week? The new model looks great, I must say. It is top tier new model. But anyways, while I wait for that response, what was I saying? Sorry, my brain's not working tonight. Okay, yeah, Batman versus Superman. This is not an anime, but it's an excellent example. If your main draw is a fight, it's not worth watching. Batman versus Superman. The main fight is about 5 to 10 minutes long, and you can watch it on YouTube. The rest of the movie is not worth watching. The rest of the movie has plot. There is a build-up to the fight, but the ultimate thing that you're there for is the fight. Everything else is not worth watching. For that reason, that's kind of the philosophy I apply to shonens. To me, if I want to see characters fight, I'll just look up the fight on YouTube, and then I can just get there immediately. Because to me, shonens, the only reason you're there is for the fight. I would just rather just watch the fight. I don't want to watch the build-up to the fight. I don't care about the plot, because the plot probably sucks. And, yeah. I dropped Jujutsu Kaisen for that reason. Come at me. Anyways, let's see. I was watching this anime. It was a ramen restaurant run by cats. That sounds like a fun anime. And debut was fun because I did stupid 3D stuff and experimenting. Can't wait for more. I also dropped a new song cover. So yippee. Woo! That's very exciting, Lavi. That's very, very exciting. Congratulations. Congrats. The security was a tiger. And Mandy says, I think I'm going to go to bed, but thank you for the Lily drawing and the Mandy drawing. I hope everyone sleeps well tonight. Have a wonderful night, Mandy. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Good night, Mandy. Thank you for letting me draw. Thank you for letting me draw the Lily. But yeah, it's not so much about, Oh wait, sorry. Did I say hello to Drab Slayer and Arcs? Welcome in. Sorry. I'm getting really all over the place tonight. But welcome into to Drab Slayer and Arcs. So sorry. So sorry for not acknowledging when you initially came in. Welcome in. I fear he likes his time wasted in different ways that are confusing to explain. So when it comes to slice of life, that's different. And you're good? Thank you, Arcs. Thank you, thank you. Slice of life is different because you know what you're getting into. There's no... And, okay, so when you mix plot and slice of life, right? You've got moments that matter and moments that do not. Right? So if you're waiting for something to happen, and you're watching the characters hang out at a restaurant for 10 minutes, it's infuriating because you want to get back to the main plot, right? Now, on the other hand, if it's slice of life and there is no plot, if the whole point of watching the show is for the meandering, to me that is totally fine because you know what you're getting into. And you're not really waiting for something because the thing that you're waiting for is for them to do nothing, which is what they were going to do anyways. Which is the reason why slice of life is totally fine. Plot heavy is totally fine. They cannot mix. If they mix, it's boring. And at that point, I would rather just watch it on YouTube. You know? I prefer... To me, you might find it unconventional. I think it's conventional. To me, it makes sense. That's why I don't like shonens. It's because I'm there for the fights, and the fights take too long between the fights. So I would rather just watch the fights on YouTube, or not watch it at all. You know? But Dark says, Taku doesn't want to admit that a shonen could have a better story than 100 Girlfriends. 100 Girlfriends... It gets a pass because it's slice of life and it's funny. And it's consistently funny. And it's consistently slice of life. You're not... The only thing that you're like kind of waiting for is like the next girlfriend to be introduced. But aside from that... It just makes sense to me. I don't know. And if the slice of life has no plot, it's the nothing burger. Just a blur of pixels on a screen. Kinda. But you know you're getting into a blur of pixels, you know? you know what you're getting into. And Lavi says, Taku, do you also not like having food touch each other on your plate? I see what you're getting at. Yes. I don't like having food touch each other on the plate, but that's not the point. That's not the point. I understand what you're getting at. That's not the point. While that may describe me, that's not the point. Let's see. How about you watch One Piece, but you skip all the flights? Straight plot. Well, Lavi had a feeling I didn't listen here. Are you sure? Yeah. You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation. Thankfully, Appy's not here, but you know that, like, bibimbap? Bibimbap? It's like a Korean food that has, like, rice at the bottom, and then it has, like, all your, like, vegetables are, like, neatly organized in your little bowl thing. And healthy. You hate it, don't you? I love it. But there it is. I hate that it's mixed. I don't mix it. If I'm gonna eat it, I'm gonna, like, dig down to the rice, and I'm gonna eat the rice individually with all the with all the individual ingredients. To me, it brings more of a variety of flavor to eat the ingredients separately. So that's what I do. It's not so much that I don't take time to separate the rice necessarily. It's more like the rice is already separated. The last one I had, it was rice at the bottom. Wait. Oh, wait, no, yeah. Actually, no. The last time I had it, it was actually a bowl that already had the ingredients, and I think the rice was already separate. Yeah, so yeah, I guess the rice was separated. I mean, I didn't take the time to remove it, but it was already separated, and I would just put the ingredients on the rice, and I just anyway, so one of my coworkers, he's Korean. He was getting pretty frustrated with me. He told me, like, you're supposed to put the rice in it and mix it. I didn't do that. To me, I don't want to just eat one giant mass of I don't know what it is, you know? I feel like the moment you mix it all together, you kill the flavor. Or I guess you could make a new flavor, but it turns into just one giant indistinguishable mass of food. And I would rather taste the individual ingredients, you know? So, anyways. But yeah. And Dark says, you know what else is funny? Ghost Stories. Beg thy to watch it. Ah, I don't have a Crunchyroll subscription anymore. And Taku watch Ratatouille, where Emil tries the cheese plus the strawberry or something. Good mix. I do the same thing when it comes to food. I like having a variety of textures and flavors. I don't like when they mix very much. It depends on what it is. But generally, I don't like when they mix because it just, like, they just kind of, like, conflict and cancel each other out, you know? Dark says, you're the type to take apart an ice cream cake to get the crunchy chocolate stuff in the middle. You have crunchy chocolate stuff in the middle? Anyways, ice cream cake, I'll leave that, you know? I'm not a fan of taco salad either. I don't think... You talking about, like, it's like a salad in a crunchy bowl? My mom used to get that all the time, but I don't think I've had it for myself. It depends on what's mixed together. You know? If a food tastes better mixed together, then I can justify the mix. With the exception of the bibimbap. But generally, I would prefer them to be separate. You know? I feel like if you had like the ratatouille thing, if you had tomato and cheese, to me, if you ate the cheese individually, it would taste stronger than if you were to mix the cheese and the tomato. You either eat the tomato individually or you eat the cheese individually. Both of them are stronger if they're individual, and you can switch back and forth. You know? But if you eat them both at the same time, it's just a mix of who knows what. Lavi says, it's taco meat, greens, cheese, melted salsa, tomato, and eggs. Ooh, and crunch chips. See, that's fine. That's fine. No big deal. And Dark says, do you not have chocolate center in your ice cream cakes? The ones that I've had are kind of layered. So going from bottom to top, it would be like... Cake's the only word I can think of. The sponginess, ice cream, sponginess, frosting. That's a poor way to put it, but you understand. And do you eat fried rice? Yeah, I eat fried rice. Together they can make a new taste, a more complex taste. It depends what it is. You know? It depends what it is. Some things are just disgusting. Together. Bibimbap, for example. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Maybe. I wouldn't know because I didn't mix it. But, I don't know. Bibimbap tastes better mixed. Well... you can't see that my hands are up. I don't know why I'm putting my hands up. I'm just kind of giving like that shrug look in my room. The rage bait is insane. He fell for it. He fell for it. Depending on hot or cold, you can have... What? I thought it was hot rice with cold ingredients. And then it just ends up warm somewhere in the middle. Are you saying it's... You're saying it's, you could get it all cold or all hot? I don't know. Lavi prefers cold bibimbap. I've had straight cold. I think I'd prefer a room temp, kind of. Alright, I prefer the... No, that sounds kind of gross, actually. Room temp. If it was like the ingredients are cold and the rice is hot, I think that's what I want. Azura likes it hot, yeah. Like both in general. Okay, I'm gonna have to go find some. I am gonna have to go find some. Can I make another drawing since we're here? We don't have green, but I could try to draw Lavi. You guys ready? I'm gonna draw Lavi by memory. Get ready. Sorry, this might be butchered. Oh. Pinkish eyes, if I do remember correctly. And... Oh! Hold on. It's not right. We'll get there. Don't worry. Oh. Okay, that's worse somehow. Silly and butchered is the best. Okay. I'll just... Haha! And we'll... Oh! Alright, we don't have green, so we're gonna use blue, right? Oops. I'm gonna cope and blame the switch sticks because they're not very accurate. Damn it. Well. Oops. You know what? Let's pull a Mandy. And instead of trying to make it super realistic, we'll just be like... We'll give her the Mandy face. Perfect. Now this. This is what I was looking for. I don't have the colors for the outfit. We're so limited on colors. Alright. Let's see. Like both in general, crunchy rice at the... What? What do you mean crunchy rice? You talking about rice that's just like hard? That kind of crunchy rice? Like the ones that aren't... Not enough water when cooking? I tried to draw Lavi. I don't know what I'm drawing anymore, but it's fine. There we go. Scrunkle. I don't know what this dish is. Splatoon hair. Don't insult Splatoon. Not sure when I tried bibimbap for the first time, but it was definitely a restaurant. I'm glad I picked it over curry. I can only handle yellow curry. From a Korean restaurant? Wasn't an insult, just a comparison. Is bro in an inflatable duck costume? I accidentally drew Lavi as a duck. But unfortunately, this doesn't even look like a duck. Well, this is close enough. I guess you're a duck now, so congratulations. I hereby dub the actual duck. No, the eyebrows still don't work. There we go. Congratulations. Lavi. Duh. Okay. Ah, damn, I tried to do the :3, but I can't. Alright, close enough. Beautiful, time to rebrand. Lavi is now a duck. Congratulations. Alright, wanna check out the drawings on this board? This one is actually top tier from Lulu. Lulu's gotta be an artist or something. But this is pretty spot on for Doodle Bob. Join our cult. Thank you, Lulu. Wow, it's been over a year by now. Well. King Doodoo, hopefully not me. This one's deranged. Another Lulu. A little Eevee. Taku canonically. Actual rat. Yeah. Anywho. I think 'tis about that time again. I think it is about that time. I think I'm going to end here. And I'll just throw you guys somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to throw you yet. Where do you guys want to go? And more importantly, do you have any recommendations? Oh! Well, today is Radish's birthday. I'll just throw you guys in. Actually, wait. I should have given Lavi a shout out a long time ago. But definitely go follow Lavi. Lavi is wonderful. And as for the raid... Okay. Thank you guys for joining me today. It was a wonderful stream. Dark says, what a good stream. Animal Crossing drawings and trash anime recommendations. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I absolutely agree. Thank you all for the wonderful stream today. If you're like what I do, you're not following, feel free to give me a follow. And I hope to see you guys in the next stream. And I hope to give you guys all your proper goodbyes. Sorry if I miss any of you, but thank you to... Happy, Mandy, Azure, Grizz, Bluxy, Koi, Dark, Asray, Lavi, Arcs, Drapslayer. Okay. I hope that's everybody, but I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. We're going to go raid Radish. Again, I don't really know anybody else that's online. But thank you guys for a wonderful stream. And I hope to catch you guys on Friday for some repo. Lavi says, I'm glad I could catch you. Thanks for the food talk. Thank you for the raid, and thank you for joining us today. Always good to see you. And Dark says, make sure you join the Discord. So true. Thank you for advertising the Discord. And Bluxy says, have yourself a... What? A good night? Taku? Okay. Alright. Have a wonderful night, guys. Say hello to Radish for me. Good night, everyone. Good night.